Dean, any lineup changes tonight?
Yeah, Silly's good to go. Trying to remember who else was in or out. One Silly's out, the other Silly's in, and Jet will play goal tonight.
So speaking of goal, Tarasov's conditioning stint, just what went in a decision to send him to Cleveland?
Just to get playing time. He hasn't played hockey for a while. Hockey players need to play hockey. Played last night. We'll play again tonight, and then he'll be back.
I want to expand a little bit on what you talked about the other night with guys being able to seamlessly come into your lineup. Hey, Del Bell Blues did a good job coming in. How does it work when you decide who comes up, but also the position they play? Like when you need a top six, do you slip into the top six? Like, how does that all work out when you just determine who gets their chance?
Yeah, all communication, right? From Don, Nash, Clarkey, and then we talk to Trent in Cleveland and get his assessment, and then obviously we talk about who and what position that we're going to need somebody to fill, and we want that person to come up and play the position that they're best suited to play, as opposed to, bringing a guy up to play, 2 or 6 minutes or whatever when he's, playing 26 maybe down there. You want to put him in the best position to have success, and for him, obviously the individual, but most importantly the team and the organization. And again, I said the other night, but Cleveland and Trent and their staff, it's seamless when the guys come up. They play the same system, they do the same things, they talk, the terminology, everything's the same. So it puts the player in a great position, again, for him to have success, but for us to have success as an organization.
Jack Johnson was back out there this morning. He's keeping the same D though?
Yeah, we're going to we'll leave that alone here for tonight. We obviously thought the other night that the way that we played, not only the defense but our defensive game was good. It has to be even better here tonight.
After looking at the tape, what's your one-game assessment of Luka?
Really good. Very skilled player. But what we liked about his game, he had a lot of detail to his game in all areas of the ice. And obviously the goal that he scored, he got to the inside, got to the net, and was rewarded. He needs to do that on a consistent basis each and every night to help us win.
I wanted to ask you also, the team is going to show on ABC tonight just the growing the game part of it, just how more fans are going to be able to watch the Blue Jackets now with, not more on FanDuel but on ABC and throughout Ohio. Just how important is something like that for the growth of the game, for more fans to be able to, watch your team?
Yeah, no, our fans are absolutely phenomenal, as you guys all know. I mean, they're as good of fans or better than any in the league, but the more opportunity that young people and all people have to watch us, on TV is fantastic, and hopefully then can catch the bug and get to a live game and support us vocally and energy-wise in our rink, which they do a tremendous job of.
And on the road issues too, then Pittsburgh, coming back from a 3-1, your team had a nice response. You get another chance tonight on the road. Just what do you want to continue to see to continue to help get that road success you're looking for?
Yeah, our road record isn't good. So we continually harp on it. We talked about that in Pittsburgh, that we have to keep the puck out of the net. That has to translate, and that doesn't mean that we change the way we play. We just, for whatever reason, we've opened it up a little bit. We've got behind early. In games, we want to stay in hockey games to give ourselves an opportunity at the end to win. In games that we haven't had success out here on the road.
So just wanted to open up with just your thoughts on your brother being able to play the other night, make his NHL debut.
Yeah, obviously it was pretty incredible. Everything that he's 27, and just his path to get to the NHL and to make his debut it was a pretty emotional night for me, and obviously for him, and for Lucas, for my parents, everyone. I know he had some past coaches in the building, his coaches from Cleveland and everything like that. So I think it was just kind of weird how it all happened and how it came about, but super proud of him.
Just how ironic was it that it was him replacing you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I wasn't feeling the best, and was getting an IV, and actually he called me and he was like, "Hey, I got called up," and I just tried to treat it as a situation okay, if I'm good to go, I'm going to play, and it just wasn't the case, and I like how his debut was all about him. It wasn't about him and I. So I thought that was pretty special. Hopefully we play a game together, and that game can be about us. But I'm very glad that his debut is all about him.
Can you give us an idea, though, Cole, what that dynamic was like? Like, you knew if you were out that he was in. If you were feeling well enough to play, he would not make his debut. That had to be kind of an odd dynamic between the brothers, right?
Yeah, it certainly was. It was. I didn't even know he got called up. Like I said, until I was getting an IV, and it was around noon, and obviously was trying to do everything I can to feel good. And then, once I made a decision I wasn't good enough to go, and I was feeling sick, it was obviously easier to make that decision when Owen was going to make his debut, and like I said, just incredible night for him and our entire family.
Yeah, was he checking on you? Like, you okay? You okay? You gonna go?
Yeah, actually, it wasn't too eager. He's a pretty poised and calm guy to begin with. So it was just a couple phone calls, and then I called him back, and I was like, hey, I don't think I'm going to go. I don't really want to be around the guys. I don't want to get anyone else sick or anything like that. And that played a big factor. And he was like, yeah, I already got the go-ahead. I knew before you. So, that was pretty funny.
Your team has an opportunity with Sean Monahan out of the lineup, at center ice, Fantilli, yourself, Luca. Talk about the opportunity that you guys have, and what do you have to do? You won't make up for the loss of Monahan, but you guys certainly have an opportunity now.
Yeah, we certainly have to step up. Obviously, when Monty goes down, it's like you said, shoes that can't be filled, but you can certainly try and put your best foot forward to step up. And us three young centers have a good opportunity to do that. And our team's obviously in a wild card spot and in a good position now. So we want to make sure that stays that way and keeps building. So yeah, we just have to do the best we can to make sure we're prepared and play the right way. That's going to give us the best chance to win hockey games.
Can you speak to the transition to Denton and Luca? They're able to just seamlessly come into your lineup completely prepared from Cleveland. Just how important is that they can just come right in and you guys don't miss a step at all?
Yeah, they're elite players. They want to do that too. They want to be able to come in the NHL and make an impact right away. Obviously, you know what they're both doing in the American League, and Luca's the leading scorer, and Dents has been up for a little bit now, but obviously he was torching it before, and 2 All-Stars in the AHL, and players that are going to be really key players for us for a long time.